प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः।
ओम प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः. We are studying Srimad Bhagavad Gita with Shankar's commentary, and in the 18th chapter we have come to Shloka 50, but I would like to go back to Shloka 48, commentary, and tell what is meant there, implied there in simpler English or psychological English. So we go back to the commentary from Kim. Kim asheshata tyaktum ashakyam karma iti na tyajet. Kim va sahajasya karmana tyage dosho bhavati iti. The sahajasya karmana tyage dosho bhavati was not correctly translated by me. Anyway, now Kim asheshata tyaktum ashakyam karma iti na tyajet. That means we cannot give up karma. The simple English will be, we cannot give up karma totally. And the second line, dosha means, if you give up karma, then there will be pap. That is that dosh. Akarane pratyavaya sadhanani. So nitya karmas are said to have no fruit, but if you do not do them, then you will get sin. That is that dosha. So we can translate in simpler English as should not give up. Cannot give up or should not give up. We should not give up because we cannot give up. Or we should not give up because giving up contains pratyavaya dosh. We should not give up is the lesson. Sahajam karma kaunteya sadosham api na tyajet. So, and additional reason is sarvarambhai doshena dhumena agnivirvavruta. And previously we have been told that we must do karma because we cannot give up. In third chapter, in all the chapters, nahi deha vruta shakyam staktum karmani asheshata. All this talk is about the fit for karma, not about the jnani. So, we need not give up karma. The lesson is we should not give up karma. We should not give up our natural karma. Iti sahajam karma kaunteya na tyajet. Sahajam karma kaunteya na tyajet. That karma which is natural to us, we should not give up. Na tyajet means should not give up. Now, why we should not give up? Why should not give up? Because it is impossible to give up. That means we cannot give up. We should not give up. We should not try to give up because we cannot give up. There the lesson is that if a time comes when we can give up, then we should give up. If we can go beyond that, then we should give up. So in that reply, yadi tavat asheshata tyaktum ashakyam iti na tyajam sahajam karma. This translation, if you read correctly, evam tarhi Asheshata tyage guna eva syaditi siddham bhavati. It appeared contradictory. It should not be contradictory. You are not getting Maharaj, please?
Yes. Getting, got it.
So understood? First, thought two alternatives. One is we should not give up because we cannot give up. And we should not give up because we should not give up. If we give up, there will be pratyavaya. Now, in the next thought, if we should not give up because we cannot give up, first case, then is it not better to be able to give up? We should not give up because we cannot give up. Then would it not be better if we had been able to give up? Today we cannot give up.
Yes.
Means that we should have been able to give up. Why we should be bound by karma? So should not give up because we cannot give up. If this is the opinion, then does it not imply that it would have been far better to be able to give up? We cannot give up karma. But had we been able to give up, then we should have given up.
Yes.
That is the meaning, na? So how that is possible now? If it is possible to give up, we should have given up. यहाँ पर अशेषता त्यागे गुण एव स्यादिति सिद्धम भवति. Guna eva syad means it would have been much better. There is merit in being able to give up. We should not give up because we cannot give up implies it is meritorious if we could have been able to give up. Now, how that happens? How is the possibility that we can give up? By adopting Sankhya or Bauddha. So in the third thought, Satyameva Asheshata Tyaga eva na upapadyati iti chet. So you are telling that we could have found a way, but it is not possible at all. Possible. Kim nitya prachalitatmaka purusho yatha sankhyanam guna. So why not? If we adopt Sankhya's gunas, then Atman, this is Sankhya philosophy, accepts Atman but not God. So it is directly opposite to Gita, we understand. Gita bases, Vedanta bases everything upon God. And Sankhya's do not accept God or universal soul. Their souls are individual. So if we adopt Sankhya philosophy, then Sankhya says don't do karma. In Atman there is no karma. So in the beginning of 18th chapter we are told, Sankhyas are telling, don't do karma. Think that Atman has no karma. So you have given up karma. Why should you do karma? Sankhya's are asking us. When there is no karma in Atman, why should we do karma? We do karma because of our wrong knowledge. That is what Sankhya's are telling us. Sankhya's are telling that Atman has no karma. Ordinary man thinks Atman has karma. Nitya prachalita svabhava. That means Atman acts, so goes on changing with action. When we do some action, we are getting modified ourselves. So this is Sankhya's view, that Atman is Nitya Pracharita Svabhava. if you think that there is karma in Atman, or ordinary man thinks that Atman does karma because Atman is ever changing. If you do karma, you are changing. Yatha Sankyanam Guna. Sankhya's know that Prakriti Gunas go on changing. Sankhya's think that Prakriti Gunas are changing continuously. Atman also like that, changing continuously. But it is not so. So that would have been a way of giving up karma. If we had followed Sankhya philosophy, which is telling us that your idea of Atman ever changing is wrong. Sankhyas are telling your idea that Atman is ever changing as our gunas is wrong. Because Atman has no karma in it. Atman only has bhoga. That means experiencing Atman does, but does not do karma. That is the Sankhya idea. And that is why in the beginning of 18th chapter we are told, Sankhya are telling don't do any karma. Because it is wrong. Because it is ignorance. So that is one position. Sankhya's position is one position where we could have given up karma. We should not give up karma because we cannot give up karma. On this answer is, if we had accepted Sankhya's philosophy, we would have been able to give up karma. Okay? Because Sankhya tell us that Atman has no karma. So if you accept Sankhya philosophy, then we are not doing karma. Or if we accept Buddhist philosophy, there is no Atman at all. Buddhas neither accept Atman nor accept God. Sankhya accept Atman in a little wrong way, but do not accept God. They do not Atman as one Atman throughout the universe. They are separate Atmans, Sankhya. So they apparently accept Atman, but not in the real sense. Okay? And Buddhists oppose Atman in toto. No Atman, no God, because what we are is continuously changing modes of consciousness. We are continuously changing modes of consciousness. That is Buddhist philosophy. Their ultimate is that the consciousness which plays in our mind, that is the ultimate. There is no permanent consciousness, there is no God, there is nothing. Everything is unreal. What is real? The consciousness in our mind which is changing moment to moment. These positions are assumed by Shankara just by telling their names. That what we are, he says here, Kima Kriya Erva Karakam Yatha Bodhanam. Buddha says the cause of action is the action itself. There is no Atman behind it. Because there is no Atman. So how can there be Atman behind the Kriya? Then what causes the Kriyas? The Kriyas themselves cause the Kriyas. Implying that continuity in the world is a misnomer. Continuity is of change only. Change only is continuous, one change after another. So this change is the cause of the next change. There is no other cause at all available. These implied meanings are involved here. Understand? So, Kim Nitya Prachalita Makaha Guno Yatha Sankhyanam. one over thought. Sankyanam guna. Kimva kriya eva karakam yatha bodhanam. And what is bodhanam? Panchaskandha kshana paradvansina. Bodhanam means, Sankyanam means guna. Bodhanam means Panchaskandha kshana paradvansina. That Panchaskandha we read on the first day through Gamiranji's footnote. Okay? Rupa, etc., etc., etc. So that is appearance only, that is only consciousness playing in the mind. So when consciousness plays in the mind, these are the 5 forms. So that is the, instead of saying Buddhism means this. Buddhism means no Atman, no God, only Panchaskandha, which are Kshana Pradvansina. Okay. So by adopting this, we can go beyond karmas, because in this philosophy there is no place for karma.
One thing, did Buddha tell all those things? That this 5, because Buddha was a realized...
Don't talk of Buddha, Buddhism.
Correct.
No, it's the Buddhist scholars. And Buddha has left everything uncertain. Buddha was asked, please tell us about Atman. Buddha said, don't ask me about Atman. And don't think about Atman. Now this don't think has resulted in 1,000 philosophies. What did he mean? By not think, can Atman not be thought of? Can Atman is real? Is the world real? So you cannot stop man from thinking.
But he kept quiet. No? Buddha, when he was asked, he kept quiet. No? When Buddha was asked, he kept quiet.
Yes. Buddha was asked, tell us something about Atman. He said, I won't tell. You should not think about Atman. You see people are in misery, go and serve them. Don't talk about Atman. So from this, thousands of philosophies have come, but 4 are main philosophies. If you are interested, I think I have talked once. Bahya Pratyakshavad, Bahya Anumayavad, Vijnanavad, Kshanabhangavad or Shunyavad. So this Bahya Pratyaksha, Bahya Anumaya is too low. Vijnanavad automatically leads to Kshanabhangavad, ultimately to Shunyavad. So here Shunyavad also is not being discussed. Buddhist philosophy is identified with Kshanabhanga Vijnanavad. So Buddha's philosophy is identified with Kshanabhanga Vijnanavad. How we understand Buddha? Through Buddhist scholars only. How we understand Shankara today? Through Shankara's Tikakas. And that has given all the blame. Intellect, that is Shankar's Tikakas.
But we can know about Buddha from Swamiji also.
Then the whole thing changes. Then there is no contradiction. Don't go through Swamiji. If you go through Swamiji, we understand scriptures better. Through Thakur's idea, if we go to Shankar, we will find no contradiction. And that is why Nagpur school only is doing that. Nobody in the mission. Either they become strong Shankarite or Vivekanandite, and there is a quarrel continuously in the training center, Acharyas. You understand that position? Today it may not be the position. But a few years back, there was terrible quarrel between the Acharyas. And the Brahmacharis are left confused. Because even today, those who understand Shankar well, they think they go through Tikakars of Shankar. Shankar has emphasized something, no doubt. And this emphasis results in next followers becoming that only is the truth. That is how it deteriorates. I told you several times, Holy Mother has analyzed this best in the whole world. That all previous spiritualists, spiritual leaders have emphasized certain aspects because of which other aspects got suppressed. That is Holy Mother analysis. This time, that means in Thakur's incarnation, it has not happened so.
একটু বাংলাতে বলুন হোলি মাদার কথাটা, একটু বাংলাতে বলুন মায়ের কথাটা মনে থাকে।
In Mayar Katha itself, this is there. People do not understand, na? Other than Bengalis. Anyway, I can tell that a disciple went to Holy Mother. I'm saying simple English. कि माँ एबार विशेषता এই না ঠাকুরের যে তিনি সর্বধর্ম সমন্বয় করলেন। মা বললেন না, আমার মনে হয় না যে তিনি প্ল্যান করে এসেছিলেন আমি সর্বধর্ম সমন্বয় করব। তুমি বিশেষতা যদি জিজ্ঞেস করো, ত্যাগ এবারের বিশেষতা। এমন ত্যাগ কেউ দেখেনি শুনে। বেটা তুমি যেটা বলছো ওটাও ঠিক, সেই কন্টিনিউশনে আগের সব আচার্যরা ভগবানের যে ভাব, অনন্ত ভাব, তার কোন একটা ভাবের উপর বল দিয়েছিল। আদার ভাবগুলো এখন আই ডোন্ট রিমেম্বার দি ওয়ার্ড, দবে গেল। এবার এরকম হয়নি। তিনি মানে ত্যাগের সঙ্গে কানেক্টেড, মানে দুনিয়াকে ভাবতেন না, তিনি সবসময় ভগবানকে নিয়েই থাকতেন। যত প্রকার ভগবানকে নিয়ে থাকা যায় সব প্রকার নিয়ে থাকতেন। সেই জন্য কোনো পার্টিকুলার জিনিসে এমফাসিস দেওয়া হয় না। দিস ইজ দ্য থট। I found a link between these two thoughts. মানে ত্যাগ is speciality. তারপর বাবা তুমি বলছো ওটাও ঠিক। What is the link between this? ত্যাগ আমি ভগবানকে এভাবে দেখবো, এটাও আমি, is particularization. Thakur is a Ranger example. Let us go back to English. Thakur's example of a color man. A man comes with his white cloth. All people come with their white cloths, but they want different colors. And from the same tub, he is able to give different colors. A young man sitting near, the color man asks him, you are not told what color you want. He said, I want the color of your tub. Evidently, that is Swami Vivekananda. And we highly appreciate that he wants this Swarupa. In your tub, there is a color by which you are giving different colors. I want that of your tub itself. That is Bhagavan's Swarupa. And we jump into appreciation to that boy. But what about the man who is coloring? He is able to give from the same tub all different colors as people like it. Is he cheating people? Is he wrong? Thakur's another example of that chameleon below a tree. One man went outside for Shaucha, He came back and I saw an animal who is green in color. Others said, how it can be? I went there, it was red in color. Third man said, I went, it was colorless. Then they went to the man who is sitting under the tree. He said, I see that chameleon always, sometimes it is colorless, sometimes it. That is Thakur, who is sitting below the tree. And these visitors they see Brahman from their angle. So all these stories together we find that I want to see Bhagwan in this way. I want blue color, I want red color. He is giving Bhagwan only. He is not giving different things. This is only allegory. He is showing Bhagwan. Those who want to see Kali Rup, see. You want to see Bhagwan as Krishna, see. If you want to see Bhagwan as Rama, see. If you want to see Bhagwan as Parvati, see. That is what Thakur is going to everybody. And Swamiji wants Sarupa, say. Nirgun Nirakar Sarupa. But Thakur did not allow his disciples to be one-sided. He made each one experience God in various ways. That is why they are able to guide further people. This is Thakur. So, I want God in this particular way itself is I. And Tyaga Dekhane Sunane means this I is given up. I is ignorance. Particularization is due to I. As soon as I separate from God, it is particularization. Otherwise, why my eye and your eye separate? So this particularization is so deep that I want God only in this color. I want God only as Krishna. Krishna and Kali people are fighting. They both want God. So this is what I found. Link between Tyag is the asal and what you say also is right. This is the link. Thakur did not have that I want God in this particular way. So Thakur played with God in all the ways. No emphasis in Thakur. No emphasis. Or as Holy Mother said, all are emphasized equally. No particular emphasis. So all are emphasized in this way. So no quarrel. Through this, if we enter Shankar, we understand it is only emphasis. The greatest real Vedanti in the second generation. That means Thakur disciple first generation. They are all perfect in every way. They don't have any doubts. Next generation, who translated Great Master Jagadananda Swami. So, now I'm telling history. So many times you make me repeat it. Yogatmananda, when he was in the training center, Atmasanji took special class for them. And Atmasanji told Yogatmananda's batch that Jagadananda Swami has taught Atmasanji, that batch. And Jagadatman Swami told them that there is no difference between Thakur and Shankar except emphasis. Now, recent history is that Shuddhidananda wanted me to talk 3 lectures on Shankar. They're there. Because he understood that I talk of Shankar in a different way than the traditionalist. I talk about Shankar from Thakur's angle that he knows well. So he wanted me to give 3 lectures on Shankar. And when I gave one or two, I don't remember, Yogatmananda in his commented this, that Atmasanda told them that Jagananda told them that there is no difference except emphasis. This is how the whole thing goes. Those 3 lectures are ready for publication as a book. But Shuddhananda has not been able to give time to that. Shuddhananda brought another composite lecture from those 3 that is available on YouTube. Understanding Shankar and Ramakrishna, that heading. He combined some points of my lecture and has brought another video. This is all the history. Anyway, go back. So we know Shankar through his, you see, I will tell another thing. I was in Rishikesh. I was teaching Vedanta. The Kailash Ashram people had high respect for me. They also knew that I am teaching Vedanta. So when we used to meet together, they would ask me only one question. What are you teaching? So and so. Through which Tikakar? So their understanding of Shankar is only through Tikakars. That is what I call so-called tradition. There is not tradition. But that is known as tradition. And all the teachers in training center are taught by them. They are not taught by Jagadananji. Understand point now? So I was taught in Nagpur that don't go through any Tikakar. So I used to tell them in the Kailash Ashram people that Shankar's commentary is sufficient for me. And wherever there are doubts or what Shankar means, my Guru has taught me. That's all. So my Guru's teachings and Shankar's commentary, I do not require any other commentary. My other teacher, Shivatattvananji, told me that sometimes Anandagiri's commentary is useful if we are doubt about a particular meaning.
He was training center principal.
Yeah?
Shivatattvananji was principal.
He was never here. He was my teacher. He was my Guru's pet disciple. He was my teacher. I didn't learn anything here. I quarreled with the principal. I had 2 teachers. My Guru taught me some Upanishads and Gita. Most of the Upanishads I learned from Shivatattvananji. Again, you are going back to my history. How many times I have repeated? Everybody knows from my listeners. My Guru had almost lost his eyes. Shivatattvananda had heard Prasthanatraya twice from my Guruji. And though they were seniors to him, he asked him to take classes. I joined in 1959. 56, from 56, Shivatattvananji had taken up all the classes for sadhus and brahmacharis, not my Swami. And he taught me several things up to 61, 59 to 61. In 61, Nagpur Ashram took up the work of publishing Swami Vivekananda's complete works in Marathi. And Shivatattvananda, Bhavananda, Vyamrupananda, Sharad, everything was involved 24 hours in that work. In addition, Shivatattvananda's health was always delicate. So no classes for 2 years. That was too painful for my Swami. Too painful. So in spite of his diabetes and no eyes, he said, I will try to take class. That is how I got his classes. And even when the complete verse Marathi was over, Shivatananda's health had recovered, he told my Swami, now that you have started, please don't stop. So alternate day his class, different subject, alternate day Shivatananda's class. That is how I learned my scriptures. And about Shivatananda, my Swamiji would say, he is my replica. That means the scriptural views are identical. So from him, my Swamiji had no negative word for anybody in the world. No negative word for anybody in the world. I discussed that during that Gunatita election. That around him it was Sattva Rajatama, he never criticized anybody. He accepted, loved everybody. All the negative thoughts I have heard in my life is from Shiva Tattva. Negative because he wants me to be clear on a particular point, but he is wrong, that is Shiva Tattva. So his expression is that tasya tika, tasya tika, tasya tika, we forget the original. Don't go through tikas. And he being a great scholar, he has studied all the sub-commentaries he has. So he said that Anandagiri's commentary is sometimes useful. That is Shivatananda's teaching. Okay? So I completely digress. I went back to 48 and so the so-called traditionalists know Shankar only through his tikakars. And that is why my classes are popular today. They are not popular in the sense hundreds, thousands. But people specially come to my class only because I am talking of Shankar through Thakur. And if you want to give some name, I call it Nagpur School of Thought, where there is no contradiction between Shankar and Thakur. Swamiji, following Thakur, has harmonized everything. But he has emphasized Karma Yoga for India, and that is spoiling us. Any emphasis will result in spoiling. Don't make me talk more. Understood my point? Thakur's disciple Turiyananda has said, Karma amader badi ache, karma amader dobabi. That is his words. Mind you. So they know this is Kaler Gati. Otherwise, why incarnation comes second time? India is, no, in America we are not doing preaching Karma Yoga. In India, it had become so tamasic that Swamiji wanted to infuse Raja Yoga, Karma Yoga, karma, dynamism, restlessness, Rajogun. He said, I will fill India with Rajogun. So that is a time-bound solution. And many things he has said for 50 years. Forget all other gods. So why 50 years if it is eternal truth? Why 50 years if it is eternal truth? So it is not eternal truth. It is for 50 years. Same thing happens in politics. Our constitution makers have there is a fundamental right. There is directive of state policies is very important part of it. There they have said there should be no reservation after 15 years.
Directive principle.
So?
Swamiji emphasized on Upanishad also.
Our constitution makers have written in the constitution that we are making provisions for reservation, but it should not last beyond 15 years. And now we have made them eternal. Even more reservations, more reservations, caste-wise, religion-wise, this and that.
The chakri.
Now I'm telling, particularization date-wise will always spoil the thing. It will never happen like that. Ideal will remain ideal only. Anyway, that is why Shuddhidana wanted me to talk. From where Shuddhidana learned all these scriptures? From me, from Bhomanaji, who is a Nagpur product, and from me. Anyway, Sarvapriyananji has heard from me. He said, from you only I learned it. From you only I learned everything. Anyway, whenever I used to come here from Chennai or Chandigarh, brahmacharis would come round me from Chandigarh as heads conference. Then this Sarvapriyanji was doing B.Ed in Vidya Mandir.
B.Ed college.
And from there he also used to come for classes. Anyway. So where we went away? Buddhism is known only through the Buddhist scholars, basing upon Buddha's emphasis. Don't ask me about Atma. It is an emphasis. Why should we not ask him? Why should he not tell us about Atma? Because in those days that would have spoiled. In those days only karma was necessary. So everything has a time bound and an eternal thing. This also you can know only through real gurus, Brahmajna gurus. Where from your Swamiji learn? People ask me. I tell he has learned from Holy Mother, from Mahapurush Maharaj, from Hari Maharaj. Even where we went away. These are involved arguments. That's why so much time it is taking. So first thought, we should not give up karma because it is not possible to give up karma. Or we should not give up because giving up has a pratyavaya dosh. Now take up the first thought, that we should not give up because we cannot give up. Then don't adopt Vedanta. Vedanta tells you like that. Sankhya says we can give up. Buddhism says we can give up. So why not accept Sankhya and Buddha? So Sankhya and Buddha explained in next thought. Sankhya says Nitya Pracharita Svabhava. Buddha says Panchaskandha, which are Kshanabhangavadi. So both these thoughts directly oppose Bhagwan's thought or Gita's thoughts. Gita bases everything upon the universal God, permanent Atman, one Atman without a second. That is all Gita's thought. So these two thoughts are directly opposite to Bhagwan's thought. So we don't go to them. We don't go to them because we are following Bhagwan, we are following Gita. So a third thought comes. This third thought is reconciling all positions on a lower plane. That is called Vaisheshika. They accept God. But They accept God in a peculiar way, not in the Vedantic way. So apparently similar to Vedanta. That a particular time karma, afterwards no karma, that is Vedanta. They say within our life we are doing karma and we are not doing karma. Sometimes karma, sometimes not karma. If you are connected with the mind, we are doing karma. If you keep quiet, we are not doing karma. That is discussed. Vaisheshik thought says we are following Bhagavan. We are accepting God and they are not following God at all. Bhagavan is telling karma and beyond karma. They are telling simultaneously karma sometimes, no karma sometimes. That is the very nature of Atman according to them. Bhagavan says according to Atman nature, no karma. Today, avidya ke karan we are doing karma is very clear. That is what Shankar is explaining throughout again. So they appear similar. Similar are never same. So on a lower plane, reconciliation is Vaisheshika. Now, personally speaking, between me and Shiv Tattvananda. Shiv Tattvananda is very analytical. So his position would become like Sankya's. And I wanted to reconcile everything from this position. So my position would be like Vaisheshika. And they used to show me it is not like that. You have to go through contradiction to reach harmony. We have to find difference first and then reconcile. Don't say there is no difference. These are personal matters. So I have gone through all this tamasha. So understand, we are only that today. That two positions should not give up karma because not possible, should not give up karma because dosh, pratyavaya dosh. Then that is not thought of at all further in discussion. That is evident. If you do not do, pap will come. So that is the real position. But the other theoretical position that we should not give up because it is not possible to give up, two suggestions are found for that, Sankhya and Buddhism. Now they are against God. Bhagavad Gita teach. So we want to give up them also because they are not according to Krishna. So a third position comes in our mind. That is Vaisheshika's position, which says that here itself we can have karma and no karma. When we are doing karma, Atman is doing karma. When we are keeping quiet, Atman is not doing karma. Okay? So that is the resolution they find out. Apparently pleasing, apparently similar to Vedanta, but not at all. Vedanta says karma and beyond karma. And they say karma and no karma, karma and no karma. And this is Shankar analyzed throughout the remaining Bhashya. All types of arguments are tried by a common man against the reality. And so the expert guru like Shankar has to illuminate every step. If you read Shankar's Gita Bhashya, then will not be appearing as Ekangi. That I have told several ways. bhakti and all that continuously. Emphasis may be there one or two places. So, Vaisheshik position has to go through every argument provided by them. And that is why the long bhashya. After finishing them, Shankar says, take up Sankhya position, and they have the same faults like Vaisheshikas. Something is born out of nothing, so condemn them. What remains is pure Vedanta or Gita's teaching, Parisheshya. And in Parisheshya, he says, we should not give up on our lower plane because it is not possible to give up on lower plane. When we evolve through Jnana-Nishtha, it is possible to give up karma, and we should give up karma then. When we should not give up karma, karma drops off. That is what Thakur told us. When there is no subject and object difference, where is karma? Karma drops off. And Thakur showed that practically. When for his mother's purpose he wanted to make tarpan, the water could not be contained in his hand. So, all this Galita Karma Avastha, he has shown in his life. So, that is the whole thing. So, there he said, in the end, that we will follow Bhagavan who has told us, today you have to do karma. Within that, don't give up your karma. It is within that. When you have to do karma, don't go to others' karma. Do your karma. For that, this 47 and 48 shlokas were there. Do your karma. Because if you say fault, all karmas are fault. So giving up your karma and taking up others' karma will not absolve you from fault. But if you do your karma properly, you will go beyond karma. That is what the remaining commentary was there. So you will find one day in knowledge that you have come above karma. Till then, don't give up. And don't give up your karma. Don't do others' karma. So today only 48 revised. Then we found that other than this, your karma, my karma, and this is faltu discussion has come. This is not related with Bhagavan's teaching at all. Again, Bhagavan's teaching, similar to Bhagavan's teaching, these thoughts have come. So Shankara has to clear them. But Gita connection of 46 is with 49 and 50. That I told again and again. If today we do not give up karma, sometimes we are in Jnana-Nishtha, how, when, where? And that was Arjuna's original question. Tell me about Jnana-Nishtha sannyas, tell me about karma, phalatyak karma. So Bhagavan has finished telling about phalatyak karma. So now he has to take up that Jnana-Nishtha sannyas, which Arjuna asked first. But Bhagavan has told Arjuna in the practical way, today you have to do karma yoga. So that is only a distant thought for you. But Gita is a comprehensive science. So it has to tell about that. So that he will tell in shloka 51 to 50. 55. 51 to 55. But introduce that in shloka 50. By 49 and 50. 49, what you have achieved, and you will go next by sannyas. 50, now that you have achieved, you will go by Jnana-Nishtha till it culminates. 50, after you have got that Siddhi, how you will get Brahman, I will tell in short. Very short is that Jnana Nishtha will culminate. This was 50. Nishtha Jnanasya ya para. Jnana Nishtha when it culminates. So this is short of the short. Then yesterday we thought of the direct meaning of those words. Siddhim prapto, where is that? Nishtha jnanasya paraiti. So there, nishtha is parevasanam, parisamapti iti etat. Nishtha is not sticking, it is steadfastly proceeding till we reach the goal. End, parisamapti, parevasanam, end, goal. Iti etat. Kasya brahmadhanasya. Brahmadhanasya means jnana nishtasya. Kasya parinati brahmadhanasya parinishti, because jnanishta is brahmadhan only, but not yet culminated. So whose culmination? From not culminated to culminated.
Ya para.
Ya para parisamapti. Up to this we had read yesterday. Kidrishi sa, what like it is? Parisamapti. Yadrisham atmadnanam. As is the full realization. It cannot be told like that. Na? So he says, as is the full realization. Parisamapti means full realization. Kidrisham tat. Atma and Atma-Jnana are not different. Atma means consciousness. Atma-Jnana means consciousness. So, how it is like? It is like Atman. Yadrisha Atma. Kidrisha so. How is that Atman? Yadrisha Bhagavata Ukta. Upanishad Vakya Nayatacha. How is Atman? Up till now, Bhagavan has been telling us. And how the Upanishads have told us. And how reason also tells us. Okay? So from there we take up tomorrow now. I just added one line today because there the thought completes. Om Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetraikapanaye Jnanamudraya Krishnaya Gitamrita Duhe Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.
प्रपन्न पारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः।